It's in there. I kid you not. Sake, mate. So this is my type. This is my life. This is, I love it. Have you seen the size of these brambles?
You seen one up there?
God, at least we've got some fruit. Christ.
Yeah, you like them.
Where is it?
Right down the back of this gun.
I can't even see it. Well then, we're finally here, and I thought I lived in the sticks, so 3 hours and 2 minutes away from home base, and we are 11 minutes away. I've never been on roads in my life as dangerous as the roads that I've just been on getting to this location. So we're here. I'm just going to drop him a message to make sure I've pulled onto the right drive. He's here, mate. And I thought I lived in the country. You know, I swear. How you doing, bud?
All right, you?
Good, thank you, mate. Well, you got a few toys, haven't you? It's beautiful, mate. I'm at home. Right then, we've been talking for a good long while on the house. This bloke is a proper legend. I mean, we live what 3 hours away, but we kind of cut from the same cloth. To be fair. Stories.
Too many.
Too many. So we are now going to what you've seen the thumbnail for. You've obviously seen, you know, that it's a Cosworth Hidden, but what you didn't know is it's in all this here.
The state of it.
What's the story on there, bro?
Bought it. Well, I knew the car from, how old would I have been? 19, 20.
20.
My friend had it. He ended up selling it to a local guy. Then his nephew bought it.
Okay.
Thrashed it around for years.
As you do.
And then his nephew had to sell it, and I ended up buying it.
Okay. Okay.
I've never had it on the road.
Wow.
It went in storage. It came out of storage. It got put there, and it stayed there since. This was the original picture that you got.
Okay. Wow. There's going to be a lot of language on here, a lot of swear words, because that there. To be fair, I wish I actually came a lot bloody earlier. Christ. So what's the plan then, mate?
Well, we've got a Granada Cosworth axle there.
Granada Cosworth axle.
We need to move.
Yeah.
I already started on the tyres last night.
Okay.
So that needs moving.
So there's just quickly, what we've got here, these are XR 4x4s.
Yeah.
You how many of those you got?
Just those two.
Those two. What's in the shed?
1.8 LX turbo diesel Sierra.
So
Sapphire.
you're obviously going to see these in the back of the kind of footage, and we'll get to these. We'll do a little separate video on these and the one in there. There's a little Mark 1 Fiesta in there. That might be a video for the Sunday, but as of now, we're going to focus on moving this van out of the way to get to the Cosworth in there. So this hasn't been started for about 4 years since the pump failed on it. So unfortunately we can't do it with a start on this. I'm not, you know, but this has to be towed out, and we're towing it with that there. So this is going to be interesting.
It's we can't be shy.
We can't be shy. So we're just currently pumping the tyres up on the Fiesta. So pull that out, so then we can get the Renault in here. So pull that forward, so we can get to the Sierra Cosworth. Will she start?
We better chuck some pepper in it. It was like when I moved it here.
Yeah, yeah. So this what makes amazing content. Now you see all these other quite famous channels. They get to these locations and everything is primed, ready, sorted. Just, you know, start off the button to the point of, you know, less effort as possible. Now my videos, we come and nothing's ready, nothing's planned. Tyres are flat, no fuel, won't start. It's what makes a good video, because you know it's not, what's the word? Scripted. Perfect. She sounds good to me.
It's shit.
Where am I moving this to?
It's got to go out the front.
You moving it?
Move it if you want.
Yeah, I'll move it. So right by that little bit of edge there?
Yeah, if you pull out and then reverse in.
Okay. Lovely.
Memory bliss.
Hey?
Memory bliss.
It is memory bliss, yeah. I haven't been in one of these for many, many years. Many, 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 many years. Oh God. Where to stick you so you can see what we're doing. Ooh. Drive's quite nice. Sorry, you got the key right in front of your eye, like. Don't know when to come. Right, in reverse we go. Right then, we're here. She revved a little bit high, like, but we're here. We arrived. So you can tell this van hasn't been opened in a long time. My God, that is thick of cobwebs. So how long has this been here?
About 5 years.
Oh, it's hard to believe that there's a Cosworth behind there, behind this.
You can see it's not moved far. Look, the patina on the paint.
Patina sells for good money.
Yeah, that's like 80 grit sandpaper.
It is, yeah. Right then, so this isn't going to start because it's got problems, so we're going to tow it out like we just said. I did do a bit of time lapse, but I'm too eager to get the camera out all the time, so we'll record it while it's been pulling out. So I'm guessing I've got to steer it, or you're just going to wing it.
Better just go wing it.
We're going to wing it. This geezer's top shelf. We're just going to wing the out of it. So we have a French car pulling out, transit van on the boot hook. Class, absolute class. It's coming, you just need to pull a bit harder. Yeah, it's off. This is a dodgy at its finest. We broke it. Let's see if I could squeeze down here. Ugh. Let's try and squeeze my ass down here. Oh God. Right then, I like squeezing in places. Right. That there. It's here, look. Can you see that? Can you see that? That there is just, oh, I don't know what to say. These brambles are eating me alive. I was gonna try and pull the transit van out of the way and reveal it that way, but I thought it best to reveal it, see it in its glory here, and then reveal it afterwards when we pull the van out of the way. But Can you see inside there? Look. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The cover. So you've had a cover upon a cover upon a cover and they've all died. Oh, what am I seeing? Because the Cosworth is where it is, hidden behind the shed and like completely entombed by this van, which we're now going to pull away hopefully. Because of the position that the car's in, I mean, in an ideal world, it'd be good to get the car out and have a good look around it, but I don't think that's going to happen today. So maybe we're going to come back one day when my brother has pulled it out. But as of now, we're going to pull the van out of the way hopefully and have a good look around it in situ. Looking like a bit of manual labour.
Cool. It's going to be manual drink time after this.
Definitely. So while he's pulling the van out, we're going to snip some of these off the car. That doesn't sound good. Put you like that so you can kind of see what I'm doing. But these old cars, you have to kind of grab them from the bottom. There you go. She's open. If you ever come across any of these types of cars or anything old like this with these handles, anything forward, don't yank the handle. Grab the bottom of the door or the side of the door and pull from there, not from the handle, because you snap this handle clean off. Look at the cobwebs. This hasn't been opened in a long time. Years. So we're going to quickly get in here before he pulls it out. 82,000 it says, so I'm pretty sure that's original mileage, but God, it stinks in here. You can feel the kind of mould in here, the what's the word I'm looking for? Humidity. You can feel the humidity in here. It's thick. The humidity in here is thick. It's one thing finding these, you know, not knowing who they belong to and, you know, crying about it, but it's another thing finding these when you know who owns it. I think that one of the things to mention is life gets in the way. That's the one thing you need to remember. Life gets in the way. Right, we'll stop looking inside now. We'll have a look in a minute when we've kind of pulled this beast out of the way.
Right.
Two 2011.
Yeah, it's been off the road a while.
All that's letting us down is this bloody wheel, and we haven't got enough swinging room because, as you can see, the cos is here. So we're having trouble moving this van. The back wheels are locked up. We've hammered the shit out of them. Yeah, they still are persistently stuck. So this Cosworth reveal is kind of a bit reluctant to reveal itself. The sun is almost setting. Well, not setting, but it's getting down quite low. And we've still got to do the Fiesta video yet. So hopefully this van moves out the way now. Yes. It's crashed, so at least we can open the door fully now. To look at the size of these doors. These doors were huge, weren't they? I mean, look at that mould. Brass for the past. Dance Planet. Wow. God, the humidity in here is unreal. It's that thick. You can feel it. It's so thick. Oh, there she is. Perfect. You put that there. You wasn't planning getting it out anytime soon, was you?
No.
Right then.
Right, I'm going to put that forward.
So, the story with this Cosworth is what I've already told you, but the story of it now is we're losing sunlight and we've still got another 2 videos to do on this location. So we're gonna have a good go around the Cosy now. We're gonna lift the bonnet. You know, try and get it started, hopefully. But the plan was to put it out so it's here and have a good proper walk round and do all the good things underneath and whatever else. But as we're running out of sunlight, we're going to come back and do a part 2 on this Cosworth. But we're not going to leave you, like, you know, on the brim of your seat. We are going to try and get it started now. If not, then that will be for another time. But you got to understand, I'm 3 hours away from home, so it's a long way to come. So I can't exactly come tomorrow. So we're going to do as much as we can now, and then we're going to do the little fiesta. And then hopefully, if we've got enough sunlight, well, daylight left, we have a little nose around these cars. But as of now, we're going to try and, I'm going to cut away all this, get rid of all this brash, all this mess, get the bonnet up so you can have a good look in the bonnet, under the bonnet, and the Cosworth engine, and then hopefully get it started now. If not, it'll be a part 2. We'll come back again. But look at those discs. Put the light on. Look at those discs. Oh. Well, they're vented, so that's a good thing, I suppose. Right, so I'm going to just put you on a bit of time lapse, and then we're going to get all these bushes cut. Mr. Chainsaw Man.
I do like a 2-stroke.
Right then, as we've cut away most of the rainforest, we're now going to lift the bonnet up and reveal what's underneath it. All those hinges are a bit stiff.
That's what you get for looking at a Cosworth.
Oh yes, of course.
What do you want bonnet stay for?
Oh bloody hell, we don't even need a bonnet stay, look at that. Those hinges are doing their job, aren't they? Wow. I don't know what to say, I really don't.
360 brake.
360 brake. Unreal.
She needs a bit of work in here.
She certainly does. Look at that.
Not too bad out the back, but underneath. Then again, it's an 80s Ford. Battery trays were gone by the 90s. There's still plenty around there.
Yeah, there's still plenty around, but this one needs to be one of those ones that's still plenty around. I can't wait to see if she starts.
She might have a bit of a splitter.
Oh yeah, that's understandable.
Because they always have a splitter because they get a bit of water down the plugs sometimes. Hence, at the moment,
they're all kind of out, aren't they?
because last time you have to get them just in the right place.
Oh, okay, I get you. Well, it's not that bad in all honesty.
It shouldn't be too bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
Probably done only 1,000 miles or 2,000 miles since it was last done.
Right, so this was parked up 7 years prior to Nathan owning it, and now it's been sat here for 7 years. Right, I'll put the battery on now and see if she comes to life. Look at the old Motorola, sorry, the old Vodafone SIM card. Oh God, this car is humid.
Quick shift.
Hey?
Quick shift.
Quick shift. I'll just make sure it was out of gear. We don't want to go through the shed.
You're in the shed.
We are. I'm in the shed.
Actually,
So we've had
it's the only motor I've had that I've not used as a shed.
So it's quite. We've had, obviously the whole time I've been here, we've been having some proper banter, and it's like it's two different worlds. Whereas me personally, I would dream of having a Cosworth in any guise. My man's here's got a Cosworth, and it's like,
I'll get to it when I get to it.
yeah, exactly. He gets it when he gets to it. But the point being is, like, this is what I dream of. Literally what I dream of. And it's been brought true by my mate Nathan. It's not exactly a barn find, but it's a garden find, Gen 1 or Mark 1, however you want to say it. Ford Sierra RS Cosworth. So my man Nathan knows where there's a barn find of 6 RS Cosworths, but he just said the geezer won't let me do it. Oh well. Are we putting the ignition on? Keys in it? Obviously not.
This is
well,
how
they're going to nick it,
This is
are
how
they?
old we are with the key.
Look at that. Right.
Alright, let me check down.
She's been black boxed. Joking. Put the light on so we can actually see what we're doing. No lights. We've got the immobiliser flashing, or yeah, but you've got a 2-pin mobiliser here, not 1 pin.
Is it? You
Yeah,
sure?
yeah, yeah.
Sure there's not another one?
Nope.
Let me see.
Oh, actually. Yeah. She started, well, she turned over. We've got lights.
Right, just turn it off and turn it on again. Let me see if I can hear. Can't hear nothing buzzing.
So the fuel pump isn't
Not
playing.
Trouble is, when they sit, they're prone to season of these pumps.
Yeah, of course. So we have all the lights. Well, we have these lights flashing, fuel lights on. Obviously the instrument clusters for the doors to be open and on. Time works. We've got dash lights.
I think I might have to pump a tyre or so up
Okay.
so I can get
A couple of weeks ago, my good friend Dave allowed me to sit in his Mark II Ford Sierra RS Sapphire Cosy, and now my mate Nathan's letting me sit in his well, that Cosy was in like impeccable condition in a like a barn garage shed thing, a nice barn garage shed thing, man cave. I'd love that. And now we're actually looking at a Mark 1 Gen 1 Ford Sierra RS Cosworth in a garden hidden behind a transit van. You just can't make this stuff up. You really can't. I think the gods are trying to tell me something. We need a Cosworth on the channel. So this one could possibly be for sale, but it needs some work. My God, it needs some work. But you got to understand, it is an 80s classic. Just bits of trim, things hanging off. God, that's dead. That is. Do the fans work? Not really. They make a noise, but they don't actually blow loads of air out. The place is just riddled. Look, see them all over my hands. Unreal, absolutely unreal. If it wasn't for my mate Dave, or wasn't for my mate Nathan, we wouldn't have this type of stuff on the channel. So, like I've said before, and like I'm going to say again, if you have anything like this knocking about your shed, garden, barn, lean-to, bottom of your field, in a bush, and you want me to come along and dig it out, do a bit of a feature on it, whatever, just drop me an email. The email will be here, or message me on Instagram or Facebook. The links are below. Cool, I'm stuck. This is a skid mark we left.
Yeah. Tell you what, that old Renault's got some power.
It bloody has. I thought the Renault was just going to die, but I didn't want to say anything, but she was ripping that van out.
Look at that.
French power. Clap for a bulge. Obviously where it's been sat, it's cracked. He's legging it.
There's probably plenty of them round here.
Probably. She's got loads of overgrowth. Overgrowth. Yeah. So like I said, we're not gonna pull it out. We'll start it, but we're not gonna pull it out and have a good look round it. Jesus Christ! That shot me right in the leg, that did. Well, that tyre didn't hold up well. Do you know what it was? The tyre, it wasn't the tyre that bloody hit, it was landing in the thorns, that hurt. Look at that. So, clearly that tyre didn't want to hold any air. And I fell on this bastard here. And my mate Nathan over there is himself laughing.
Don't, I'm going to cry in a minute.
I didn't even touch the car. I need to go to...
Bloody shotgun going off.
Mate.
There weren't much for
So that noise you heard, ladies and gents, I'm pretty sure you can gather it. The tyre just blew up on me and I didn't even touch it. I got my finger on there when I was poking it. Could you imagine? I have no nail left. So yeah, I was leaning down here, about to show you under the back here. The tyre just blew up, which makes for fantastic footage. And I landed in this, straight on my knees. So yeah, this is what the type of stuff I get up to bring you, my lovely audience, content. Anyway, we'll carry on with it start.
You want to try that ignition?
Yes.
There's not a lot of fuel in it, but there was enough in it when I
Parked her up.
Yeah.
7 years ago.
probably evaporated by now.
Right then. I'll try and get the old foot in over here and give her a few squirts. That pedal's just sunk to the ground, that pedal has. That pedal's not good, it's just sunk right to the ground. Nope.
Well, that looks like it's definitely going to be part 2.
Yeah, one more blast. Nope. So there's definitely going to be a part 2, so long as the video does well. But even if it doesn't do well, I'm a man a bit of a Cosworth, and I will come back to do a part 2. A part 2.
Bit of a pity.
No, it's not a pity, it's amazing. Obviously what you've got to do is
A lot of work.
no, not move it at all, because part 2 would be us getting it going,
Yeah.
jacking it up,
From here.
moving it out. That there's the part 2 video.
Yeah.
Because if you start fettling with it to get it going while I'm not here, then you've killed it, haven't you? You got a thorn? How do you think I feel? I landed on the right then, so we're gonna kind of draw this video to an end now. We're going to do a bit of a feature on Nathan's Mark 1 Ford Fiesta XR2 convertible, which is a rare thing too. So we're going to wrap this up now. There's going to be a part 2. Now we're not milking this, we're not doing it on purpose to make more content, because I wanted to see it start. Obviously it's not going to start because issues. So from the RS Cosworth and my good friend Nathan, and obviously good old me, Thank you for watching. Remember, don't limit yourself, and as always, keep car hunting, or whatever you do, keep doing it, and I will see you tomorrow.